Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out a JaidenAnimations video. This is Y'all Mind If I Complain for 15 minutes? I don't mind. Links down below to become a patron and get the uncut reaction to all the shows and anime we check out, like Scott Dog, Beaster, Have Bones, TJ Send, hey TJ, Johnny VOK, hey, Rot V B3, Catnap, Charlie, and J-Dog, hey J-Dog. Let's get started.
The bank to get a new debit card. I walked in, the lady asked, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I'd like a new debit card, please." Her face scrunched a bit, and then she replied, "Let me see what I can do. Would you take a seat for a moment?"
Okay.
I sat in the lobby chair for 30 minutes,
Whoa, really?
that she was doing everything in her power to
get one. Yeah.
And when the lady finally came back, she simply said, "No, we don't do that."
What? After 30 minutes? What do you mean?
Bank.
You are the
For
bank.
the longest time, I've been tossing around this little thought.
Hello?
I don't know if it's just me.
Talk about you can't. We don't do that.
The world around us doesn't quite work anymore.
Right? No, I agree.
To say a decade ago, it seems like
I agree.
everything has gotten less efficient.
Go back 5 squares.
Dare
Yeah.
I say, stupid.
Yes,
Anytime I go out to get something done, I come back 3 hours later with nothing accomplished and a fresh desire to punch a wall. I
guess
to gaslight myself out of it. Maybe I'm overreacting.
No.
Humans have always been flawed creatures, so of
No,
course it's doomed to bleed into the construction of our society. But I just keep thinking back to those 30 useless minutes in that bank chair. And
30
I
useless.
simply don't believe it. You're not gonna convince me that a bank has always been incapable.
No, they have not been. They have not been. They have not been.
And also that it took 30
incapable.
minutes to tell me something has changed.
They would normally
really
quickly tell you if they couldn't do it.
The Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode.
Dennis takes a mental health day. I gotta watch that show.
Dennis tries to have a normal, relaxing day, but is faced with inconveniences at every corner that spike his blood pressure. I recommend watching. The whole show is phenomenal, but that specific episode was so real and truly made me process things are getting less efficient.
I get you.
It's not just in my head.
Wow.
Like the episode addressed, everything needs a goddamn app now. The thermostat,
yes, that's true.
Air filters, light bulbs. I bought
Wait, light bulbs need an app?
Automated litter box, and guess who now has a litter box app on her phone to get it to even turn on? I'm sick of stupid apps. They don't make life easier, no matter how
hilarious.
many times products try to convince me they do. The UI is always clunky and confusing.
A lot of times, yes.
Companies act like you can part the Red Sea with their apps, when more often than not, I'm stuck trying to connect it to the device in the first place.
When
was the last time you bought a new anything and had it completely set up and working within 5 minutes of unboxing it? At this point, if my Wi-Fi goes out, every electronic in my house becomes a useless block of metal because none of it works on its own anymore. Everything
That's hilarious.
Wi-Fi, an app, an account linked to my email.
The account thing is crazy.
Service, and on top of it all, they sell all the information I hand over against my
Very
mail
true.
to random other companies. So
Very
they can
true.
send me stupid junk mail. Also,
Very true.
When did unchecking the sign me up for online newsletters and discounts not work anymore? Every single time I buy something online, I make sure to not sign up for the website's stupid email notifications.
And yet you still get them.
Fresh in my inbox
you
when
still
I wake
get
up the next
them.
morning? Check out this month's wacky deals. So I have an electric car.
Hilarious.
One day, it just straight up refused to play music. After troubleshooting for 5 minutes, it turned out I needed to download a software update.
To update the car.
Even though the music worked perfectly normal before the update. Sure, fine, the future's now. But for some reason, the car couldn't find or connect to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, Lord.
So because of
that,
Lord. I get to experience LA traffic in pure silence. I spent thousands of dollars on a car just for it to randomly not be able to perform a task cars have been able to do
since the beginning of time.
70 years.
Yeah.
I do like electric cars. They're better for the environment, and it's great not having to go to the gas station. But let's not pretend the car has to be a computer now. I got one of those modern tech cars that made the innovative choice to remove all the physical buttons and knobs and put every single basic feature into the car's giant giant touchscreen. Before getting
Oh,
it,
wow, okay.
I didn't think that would affect my experience too much. I thought, well, when I drive, I normally don't fiddle with the buttons all the time anyway, but now I have to deal with things like not being able to manually open the glove compartment because it has no latch. I have to speak into the car microphone, open glove compartment.
Oh, wait,
and
really?
Every single time it opens the charging port. Didn't think about that one before,
No.
Also, when I do need to do something while driving, it feels way more unsafe than I initially
100%.
realized. They didn't even build AC knobs, so to turn up the air, I have to essentially play on the car iPad while paying attention to oncoming traffic.
Whoa, really?
Wrong, because I'm neither an engineer or car specialist.
Okay.
But that feels stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Enough people started complaining about the lack of buttons in high-tech cars, so we started putting them back in.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Which now puts into question these experts making these decisions in the first place. What do you mean thousands of people had to say using a giant iPad while driving is unsafe? Before they were like...
Thousands of people? Oh, so it was a petition?
These people might be onto something.
Oh, I wonder.
After I bought the car, I accidentally stepped on glass and needed to go to urgent care. So Jacob and I hopped in, and as we started driving down
look at her face.
The screen got covered with software update required.
Oh, no.
It was a simple fix. Jacob pulled off to the side of the road and clicked download, to which the car completely locked and became undrivable until it finished the download. Which was 45 minutes. I ended up having to call an Uber to go to urgent care. Despite owning a fully functioning car. I suppose they got me again. Also, I don't know how a car can download a software update on the side of the road and not in my own goddamn garage. It all
Hilarious.
So dumb. Nothing feels like it's checked to make sure the customer has a half-decent user experience.
Yeah, my printer's like that. It's super annoying.
Together makes something high-tech enough to get away with slop. And on top of it all, everything is a subscription service. Why can't I simply buy my stupid computer car and have it come with the tech that's already built into it? Subscribe to be able to connect to the internet. Subscribe to auto steering. For a while, were thinking about turning the seat warmers into a subscription. The heating oil is already in the car that I bought. Just leave us alone.
Whoa, really?
To someone 15 years ago. Oh yeah, the car you bought? Yeah, it's all yours. But you have to pay money every month to use the windshield wipers.
That's crazy.
It's so common for us to buy products and not even actually own them. And you need to pay money every month to keep using them. And they're bad. Businesses have always prioritized profit. That's never changed.
100%.
I'm not upset about that. But at least in the past, they had to, in good faith, offer something that actually did the shit it was
supposed to do. Yeah.
Now they just go, oh, damn, we can give less and charge more? Hell yeah, brother, lock the cold.
That's what they do.
The other day, I wanted to get a new router for my office. Jacob and I headed over to our internet provider store, and I said, hello, can I buy a router? Oh, we don't actually sell routers here.
Yeah, they stopped having the routers there.
Customer service to send you one.
I remember having to go through this. It was supposed to be a 12-hour stream. We had some issue. None of the local, like we had to drive an hour away to go to a store. Mind you, there were a lot of stores from this company in our area, but we had to drive an hour away to go to a store that actually contained routers within their store because all of the other ones didn't. And in order to get a router, we would have had to have a tech come out and we would have had to pay an extra fee. To get a router we would have gotten for free. Like we drove that hour out and got a free router.
Processing this, Jacob decided they wanted to get a phone upgrade. Excuse me, could I actually buy this phone? Yeah, we don't have those in stock here. You can buy it, but it'll have to be shipped to your house.
Oh, Lord.
We went to the internet and phone store and left with no internet
And no phone. Yes.
What are the employees being paid to do at that point? What's the point of
Nothing.
any of it? I get that a lot of shopping has shifted to online, but I really,
but still, don't have a store shop
having the option
if you can't go if you got nothing in there.
Becoming empty husks with a logo on top.
Mm-hmm.
Also, excuse me, but I need to ask customer service to buy a router. Just let me exchange my money
I just want to pay
for the item that you very obviously sell. Anytime I'm told I need to contact customer service, I consider it a lost battle.
Hilarious.
Nothing exists in this world that
Hilarious.
is worth descending the trenches. That is a customer service phone
It can
call.
be
Companies have put
extremely.
That if they
some
make
are fine, but if it's IRS, it's literally
hoops
the
to make
worst.
People jump through, waste as much time as possible.
Mm-hmm.
People will just give up. And they don't have to deal with anything. It's sick.
Yeah.
Once I needed to call.
I think that's another reason why calling the IRS is the worst, because it's like it's a call that has to happen. So I have to. It's never less than 3 hours of an experience. Never less than 3 hours. Okay, and a lot of times I have to call multiple times. Yeah, okay. I'm being triggered. I'm getting triggered.
Only allowed to go through a very specific company for the service. So I called in, sat on hold for 40 minutes, as to be expected, and finally got connected to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, what can I help you with today? Hi,
Brothers that plum.
I was calling to make a service appointment. All right,
Princess
sounds
Peach.
Good. I'm gonna check our calendar and call back with our availabilities. Oh,
wait,
okay.
I can just stay on the line.
And so I waited for 2 days.
Whoa.
And she never called me back.
Whoa.
So, of course, I call back, sit on hold for another 40 minutes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hello, what can I help you with today? Hi, I'm calling to make a service
appointment. Oh, is this
Daisy?
Not Daisy. Is her name? Not Daisy.
So I wanted to follow up
Paulina?
Okay, let me check. We're available in a month at 7 a.m.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Are there no other times available? Nope. All right.
Yikes.
I can do in a month at
Rosalina. That's
Thank you very much. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted. A month comes and goes, and the day before the appointment, I get a call from the plumbing company. Hello, I'm calling to let you know the person that was scheduled to do your service appointment is sick and will have to cancel it. Are you not okay.
golf?
When's the next available appointment? In 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Lord.
Thank you. At this point, I was fuming, right?
No. You're gonna know I'm upset. Yeah.
Company to provide a service.
This is crazy.
Forced me to use them for. Well,
this is crazy.
This. I woke up the next morning at 10 a.m. because I didn't have to wake up early anymore.
Okay.
Looked at my phone and saw a single missed call from, of course, the plumbing company. So the plumber arrived at the location this morning at 6 a.m. but left because no one was home. Please call back to the schedule. Thank you.
What?
I can't even write into words what I was feeling that moment. Because if I did, this would be the last video of my career. A single service appointment.
What?
Is all I ask. For my sink that is dissolving at this point. Also, we're completely brushing over the fact they arrived an hour early for the canceled appointment, so I would have missed it anyway.
Lord.
And just like that,
Lord.
It was all back at square one.
So this is for the appointment that was canceled?
I gave up. Congratulations, plumbing company.
Oh, wow.
You won. The trophy.
Oh, no.
My sink is broken. I was justifiably feeling upset, so I wanted to go out and get myself those Pillsbury
sugar cookies
with the pumpkins and ghosts on them, because it was the season. I looked online to see if the grocery store had them, and the website said, in stock, confirmed in the past hour. So I got dressed, drove over, and lo and behold, the store had 0 Halloween cookies. I did the same charade 2 more times until I just went home and cried.
Oh,
What's the
no.
point anymore? Really? My car doesn't work.
Right.
The stores don't work.
Oh,
the
no.
litter box needs Wi-Fi. I'm so tired. We're doomed to be wrong of every single dollar we have.
I know.
To scroll endlessly on social media because it's evil now.
Yeah.
It's nothing good anymore.
Nothing
We're being
is.
left behind over here. And no one can do anything about it.
Lay to the suckers.
I don't want to get too doomer in the silly animated YouTube video. Sorry, maybe a bit of reality started to seep in there between the funny little stories.
No.
Talk about things that do spark joy in my
life.
There's
100% understand.
People going back to old tech as a way to step out of the overwhelming and predatory modern innovation era.
Yeah.
And I am also on that boat. A while back, I started playing on my old 3DS, and something about using a classic handheld rewires my brain in the best way.
That's
Being
good.
all
That's
bundled
good.
up with your DS, no second monitor content, maybe some snacks. It feels like my mind gets to heal from the constant rot, cleansed from the addicting flashing colors and
got a shield of protection.
Current media. Another way I heal from the evils is by seeing all of my best friends. Truly going out and being with people in real life is the medicine that heals
the
all.
tears.
I'm not joking. No matter how much the world breaks me down, a good hangout with friends to vent and blow off steam really does take the edge off.
Yeah.
And getting to turn
especially when things don't make sense
into something to share with your friends as a funny story is a great way to laugh it off and move on. I'm sure many other people have their own ways.
Yes, I crochet, I color,
ever-looming capitalist clutches.
Take a walk.
But overall, I've just been trying to go back to basics, depend on things less, not constantly overwhelm my senses. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of us have gotten to the point where we need to police ourselves in what we consume because everything is trying to be the most addictive little parasite ever created by humans with no empathy. But until the pendulum eventually swings back the other way, it is possible to break out of the bubble.
She's gonna save you. She will be a hero, baby.
I recommend giving it a try. In the meantime, even though everything feels like a constant mess, I suppose it does make for funny stories to share.
It is, yes.
I didn't realize I scripted 2 different complaining videos in a row. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to, and it comes...
Oh, is it the one before this is a complaint video? But like, no, I 100% get it and 100% agree. And this just makes me want to give her a hug. I understand. Adulting sucks sometimes, especially the more you know about that. You know, they say the more you know, the more you grow. Not anymore. Okay? Because the more that you know about what's happening all around you or the things that you have to deal with just to survive or just to have a regular freaking day, it makes you want to burn things. Felt good to say. Felt good to say. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reaction to all the shows and anime we check out. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.